Archbishop Bashar Warda, who was born in Baghdad and is now the Archbishop of Erbil, Iraq. Great to be with you, Archbishop.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Archbishop, thank you so much. We're here. The Supreme Knight had his address earlier and talked about the Knights of Columbus support. But I just wanted to have you, if you could, just give us a glimpse of the situation in your country and what Christians are facing right now.
Well, after 2003, we've seen so much of difficulties, really, to be in Iraq. I mean, the majority of the Christians were in Baghdad and Mosul, and since 2004, persecution started, kidnapping, killing, threatening Christians. This have led that over 900,000 decided to leave the country. Before 2003, the official records of the Christians would say we have 1,300,000. Today it's less than 300,000. Most of them have left and settled in America, Canada, Australia, Europe, and still people working. August 2014 was really a disaster, a genocide. Within hours, 12 villages were forcibly displaced, and the majority decided to, they had no choice. They came to Erbil, to my diocese, some 13,000 families, and the rest went to Duhok, all of this area in Kurdistan, which they've been welcomed and helped by the government of Kurdistan. But, and we, with the help of Knights of Columbus, Aid to the Church in Need, Missio, the Vatican, CRF, so many, you could name it, CNEWA, so many Catholic aid agencies helped us really to maintain the decent way of living, giving shelter, education, medicine. It's not ideal, but at least helping the families to stay. But still very difficult. Living in a caravan 3x6 for 5-6 members in this for a year, it's not really a decent way of living.
Wouldn't you say, too, that the Iraqi people are experiencing a cultural change, democracy, Islamic law, that this is also problematic?
It is. And in this process, we've been considered as collateral damage. But the chaosity which is there made the life of the Christians and the choices very limited. I have families in my diocese now, have immigrated 3 times in their lives. In the 70s, were forcibly displaced from their villages in the north. They went to Mosul and start a new life there. After 2004, they were also forced to leave Mosul and to go to Nineveh Plain to start again. And then in last August, forcibly displaced. So they are questioning and saying, well, until when we will always start a new life, Democracy, Islam, Sharia, fanatics, you could name all of these groups.
Sure.
Are fighting, and probably most of them, they do not know why they are fighting for. They've been manipulated by certain business power, but the result is always that marginalized people like Christians will suffer.
Do you see signs of any change, or how do you see the situation? Do you see it getting better, or is it worsening?
No, the signs of hope comes from our Christian faith. We are the one who will bring this hope. Hope for us is not a teaching, it's not a dogma, it's a way of living. It's not the first time that we've been persecuted. So we have to act in a way that would evangelize the others, who we are. So with the people who decided to stay, we started what are called new schools, Catholic schools. We are going to establish a Catholic university where it would be open for all. Because I would see that illiteracy and ignorance would be really more dangerous than Daesh. So we have to work. This signs of, I mean, these projects, it's a sign of hope, but of a faith that's been strengthened by the love of the Catholics around the world. So these are the three virtues which we are experiencing there. The love of the brothers and sisters around the world have always assured us that we are persecuted but not forgotten. You are in our prayers. We do whatever we can to help you. And as I would always say it, I mean, you could be always like our Mother Mary and the beloved disciple at the side of the crucified. Yes, being there is important. So we are going with these initiatives to show that you cannot, this world would be saved by our Christian values, not by the evilness of Daesh or any other groups. We know that after Daesh there would be something else, but this will pass.
This is not a time to hide the faith in Iraq or anywhere.
No, by no means. We will stand, we will preach, we will teach via our schools, via our university, via the example, even the aid that we give. Whenever there is a food basket given to the Christians, Yazidis, Muslims are included. They have offered a hand of violence. We always offer a hand of peace of Christ.
Well, thank you so much, Archbishop, for being
Thank
with
you.
us and sharing. And
Thank
our
you.
prayers are with you and
Thank
all the
you.
Christians
We
as
need
well.
it.
Thank
We
you.
need it. Thank you.
Absolutely.